Hi, Limbani. How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm great. How are you?
Good, man. It's nice to catch up with another artist because I've now chatted to Verona and I also chatted to Beninchle, I think yesterday or the day before. Yeah, so now I want to get your. I wanted to understand how did your passion for the arts
Hmm.
come about?
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
Sure, how did your passion for the arts come about? Oh, did you get my question?
That was kind of a bit lag.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I didn't. It was a bit on the lag, but you're now clearer again. Could you say it one more
No,
time?
I was saying, how did your passion for the arts come about?
Well, it started like most people as kids when we grew up watching cartoons, playing video games, and reading comic books. As I started reading comic books like the Avengers, Justice League, and all those, Western comics. And it just gave you the inspiration to try and do some drawing. You draw Vegeta here, Goku there, that whole experience. So, yeah, it all started with me as a kid drawing characters in the back of my school notebook. And you can imagine how pissed parents can get when you do that.
Okay, that's great, man. Okay, my next question for you was any major inspirations in terms of who you looked up to in the art world?
In the art world, I have two main inspirations. The first, his name is really hard to pronounce in full, but he goes by the nickname Joe Mad. So that's Joemad.
Okay.
He is the one that was responsible for the video game franchise. I think you might know it's called Darksiders.
Hmm. Okay.
So
That's
he has done several publishing books for different companies. He's made his own, and he's very good in illustration in the video game scene. So I looked up to him. That's one of the people that I look up to.
okay. What have been your high and low
The
moments?
second is
Oh,
another
sorry.
guy
Go
by
ahead.
the name of,
Okay.
there's no problem. The second guy, his name was Brian Brett, or was it? No, wait, it's Brett Booth. Kind of a weird name, of course, but he's also in the scene, but his work is much more detailed, fine lined, and very dynamic. He's done a lot in terms of books for The Flash, Spawn, and various other comics. So, yeah, his style is what inspired me.
Okay. All right. The next one would be, what have been your high and low moments so far?
Now that is a heavy hitter. My highest moments in my field was basically branching out to different mediums and actually doing things I never thought I would, such as one of my highest moments was actually creating one of my art pieces and putting it as merchandise and selling them. I never actually thought that people would be interested in the stuff that I would. But then when a following came, I think it was 2 years back when Comic Con happened, I actually sold some stuff and made some fans and people that followed me. So that really was one of my highest moments. My lowest moments were, I think, the times when I procrastinated during lockdown because there a lot of my skills were really diminished. I wasn't really productive around that time, and it just made me regret a lot about not putting in the work in. I had to then later on, as years came by, to basically refine my skills, my work, and everything else. So, yeah, those are my highest and lowest moments.
Okay. Um, think maybe okay, on a final note, what I wanted to know is like, what would be your word of inspiration for upcoming artists?
Huh. Not to fail. No, 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 no. That's wrong. What I wanted to say was not to be afraid to fail. Because I imagine they get a lot of that from their parents in the sort of like, don't fail and all of that and all of that. But what many people don't understand is that we're human. So failing is part of the whole growth process. When you get down, the point is to get back up again or to find the strength to get back up again. And once you do, you take a different route so that you can become better. So yes, we are going to fail in life, but let that not be the end of your story. My advice to upcoming artists or anybody that has the passion for it is to never be afraid to fail. If you've done something you're not proud of, let that not be the end of it. You have room to grow, you have a lot of time for yourself, and it doesn't really matter what age you are or how far behind you are always given a chance to do better. And you might be surprised because it will shock you. It did for me. So never be afraid to fail.
Okay. All I gotta say, like, thanks for giving me this, short and sweet chat, and hopefully this is the first of many, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I'm glad for the interview. It really, well, it is one of my very first few that I've had, but it was really good for me as well. For this, like the whole interaction and everything else. And I hope that helped you a lot with this.
Sure, man. I would like to try and, support upcoming talent, and it's also good for content, because I'm always trying to build up new content and stuff like that.
Okay, that's good, man. That's good.
All right. Okay, I shall send you a copy of this, and take care, man.
But thanks again for the interview. And I mean, you have my contact, so we can still keep in touch if you want.
Sure, sure.
If there's anything you need to know, or if you wish, you know, just
Sure.
anything, just buzz.